All right, this is gonna be a fun video. This is something I've wanted for so long, many, many years. My wife and I have been looking at the GE Monogram Hearth. This is patented technology. This thing is amazing. It's the only hearth on the market that is ventless, meaning I don't have to pay to have like soffits and vents run everywhere. This just replaced my existing built-in microwave, which was here. And we just popped this in. I did have to upgrade my electrical paneling because this thing is super hot and it produces a lot of heat, but that's what makes it so cool is all that patented technology. We have 2 catalytic conversion here and they take the heat and transfer it outside, so this base here never gets warm. It's super cold, it's nice. I love this thing. If you ever worked in a kitchen, like you can almost use this like as a hot plate. Oh, there's so much fun. All right, so let's talk a little bit about it. So the base here, the stone can heat up to 900 degrees, which is separate from the dome, and the dome can go up to 1400 degrees, which you can do for like your Neapolitan pizzas. So let's take a look at what this thing can do. So first thing we're gonna do is get an apron on because we're gonna deal with lots of flour today. And then of course, all my meat today is from our local butcher, Thomas. If you haven't gone to Thomas, these guys are awesome. You know what? Actually, we should do a video on Thomas someday. But these guys are awesome. So I got all my meat from Thomas today. Let's support them and get my hat on here. All right, let's make some pizzas. All right, so I made some dough. Let's start with how you make dough. For dough, it's pretty easy. I mean, it's just yeast, water, salt, and a little bit of oil. All right, so I got the dough here. It's been sitting for a few hours in a bowl. I just took the bowl off this one. Let's go ahead and get our pizza paddle down. Now, I like to use a little cornstarch on the base. You can also use flour. Now, I'm not all that great at making my dough yet, and so I don't go for the perfect circle. So, those of you that want to spend a little more time on it, great. Me, not so much. All right, that's it. It's not perfectly round, but it'll work. All right, next step is we're gonna go over here. Now, I just had a bunch of pizza parties this weekend, so I'm running a little thin on ingredients, but I got some stuff out there. The first thing is we're gonna choose our sauce, then our cheese, then our meat, and then our veggie toppings. Now, start with the sauce, you get 3 options. The Alfredo is honestly one of the most overlooked, and it's actually really good on pizza. But Alfredo, you can do a cheese sauce, you can do pesto. I got this pesto over at Costco. Or tomato sauce, of course, classic. But for my pizza, I want to do a pesto. So let's do a pesto. I love pesto. I'm going to do mostly a vegetarian pizza on mine. Next up, let's choose our cheese. So for me, I'm going to do a feta. I'm going to add some mozzarella. Parmesan Raggio, super legit, right? Italy. For meat, I'm gonna skip most of these meats. You know, we could add a little chicken. I don't always add anything on here. Usually I just keep it plain. We can do that. I'm sorry for those that don't like black olives, but they are awesome. We don't need a lot. Now, the secret ingredient to this is walnuts. Oh, the walnuts add so much to it. Break off a couple basil leaves. Oh, the smell of basil is so good. Yeah. All right, I like it. Now let's get this thing fired up. So we gotta start this thing. Again, the dome is gonna heat a different temperature than the base. So let's start it up. We're gonna do a Neapolitan. So the Neapolitan is gonna cook at a higher heat. So we're going to 1350 on the dome, 700 on the stone base. The dome will take just like seconds to get there. I mean, it's incredible how fast this thing heats up. In fact, it's already climbing up there. It's almost at 500 degrees already. Now the base, the stone, it's gonna take a little while. So let's just wait a couple minutes, get it heated up, and then we'll plop that pizza in there. All right, this is looking pretty good. I like it. All right, get the paddle over here. Bam. Let's get this in. I'm gonna push as far back as I can. Now here's what's so cool. 2 minutes, that's right. 2 minutes per pizza. So at 1 minute, I'm just gonna rotate it a full right way around, but that's it. That's all it takes to make a pizza is 2 minutes. Smell that? That smells yummy. And just like that, it's done. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? All right, let's bring it on over here. I like a little baby arugula on top. Oh, look at that. Mmm. That's where it's at. Mmm. The feta. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Let's make another. Hey, John, You come make a pizza this time. So then pizza, some of the fun things we can do is we can make like roasted potatoes and vegetables. And so let's get this started. So on here, the pre-selected items, I mean, I can hand select what I want to do, but I'm just gonna go in here to roasted vegetables. I found that works actually pretty good for both the potatoes and the grilled vegetables. So you can see what it's doing. I've got 600 degrees on the base and 1175 on the top. Let's go ahead and preheat that thing. And it's started. All right, now let's start prepping all the veggies. So, you know, I gotta use something that's either aluminum or cast iron here because the heat in here will cook all the metal off. So if I have anything with a pre-finish, it won't work. This is what I love about this. Like, you can just rest things right on here and go in and out. So let's get those potatoes rolling. All right, what do you think? Some nice color, isn't it? I'm just gonna squish this on the side because I'm gonna plop the potatoes on this side here. It's good, they're already starting to brown, you see that? Really kind of nice. Nice coloring on there. I mean, this has only been a couple minutes, mind you. I mean, that was just while we were chopping up the veggies. So let's go ahead and throw this whole thing in there. Looking good, isn't it? Let's get her turned around. Whew, can you smell that? That smells good. That's just what I love, this open face, right, like that. Pop it right in and out. I like mine just a little bit more charred than most people do. Look at that coloring, isn't that beautiful? It's looking pretty good. I think now we better start the chicken and the steak. All right, let's start with the steak. Of course, I told you I went down the Tomas because I love these guys, these butchers. These guys are awesome. Took the steak out a little while ago. Went ahead and put some salt on, get a little bit of a brine. Got some beautiful color on here now. See, the salt's already soaked right in, which is just great. Look at that marbling. I mean, gosh, these guys do just such a good job. All right, for this, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna heat up one of these uni cast irons for outdoor pizza ovens. I mean, they're really kind of nice because you got all the little stuff right here to grab it, but this will be really good. Get some nice brownings. So we'll heat this up first, then we'll plop the steak right on it. Now while that's heating up, let's go ahead and throw the chicken here that we prepped. Now I'm gonna use the same as I used as the vegetables. I got 600 on the base, on the stone, and almost 1200 here on the dome. Do pretty good. I found this takes about 5-6 minutes. All right, I think I got this cast iron where I want it to be. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful steak. Let's get this bugger all the way back there. All the way in there, all right. Now we got the steak, we got the chicken. Just waiting. All right, I think our steak is done. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, I think that's the chicken. Look at that. It's a good looking chicken right there. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It is just perfect. That's what I love about cooking with high heat. There we are. What do you think? Try some of this. So we got the vegetables. Oh. Potatoes. That chicken's perfect. There you have it. The GE Monogram Hearth. It's amazing. We made pizza, we made chicken, we made roasted potatoes, we made steak. Amazing device. I'm having so much fun with it. Check back. Can't wait to show you some more videos on what I'm doing with it. And if you want one, check my description of where to get one. Thanks for watching.